Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Lexi, and today we are going to be finishing season 1 of The Last of Us, episode 9, titled Look for the Light. This is definitely a play to the first episode of the season, which I believe is When You're in the Darkness, and so to conclude the first season, it's very cool that they decided to name the episode Look for the Light. Yeah, so this is it. I mean, this series, this journey has been such a ride, and it honestly, I feel like it brought so much traction to my channel, which was really, really cool. I got to just interact and talk and read so many amazing comments that, first of all, like compliments to the channel and to my reactions, which is just amazing. Like, this is just something I've always wanted to do, and to be able to do commentary, put my input on either the characters or the story or the world building or the scenery or how they filmed it or just stuff like that, being able to talk to someone about this and either getting more input on it or correcting me to some terms or things I might have missed. It's just been really great, and I'm loving the community around The Last of Us, those who only watch the show or those who play the video game as well. It's just been really, really cool to be able to ask you guys, and you guys are answering me and answering my questions, and what's even better is you're doing it in a way that's spoiler free. I was worried about this because I know that so many people love the world so much and are so passionate about the Last of Us and the video game or the show. I was worried that me asking so many questions, there might be a lot of spoilers that come with the answers, but you guys have done such a great job to like walk me through the show, and I'm honestly, I can't believe it. But with that being said, just to recap last episode, which was really traumatic actually for Ellie. She sets out because Joel has his infected stab wound. She goes out to hunt for food or something like that, doing something to survive or stay alive because she doesn't have Joel to help take care of her. She actually does kill a deer, which is really cool, but she runs into this David guy who seems okay at first, but as the episode goes on, he just becomes more and more creepy and whatever. So they end up running into each other when he tries to steal the deer with his buddy or whatever. They actually end up aiding Joel in a way, gives them medicine, but David does know that Ellie and Joel killed one of the people from their group named Alec. And so he's kind of reading the situation, playing it by ear right now. Ellie catches wind of it. She books it. She's out of there. She finds Joel, prepares because she knows that they're going to come back and find them, basically. And David does. He comes back to the place, tries to find them with some more buddies. Joel ends up killing all the buddies, but Ellie does get captured by David and gets locked up in this weird cage at their camp or base, lodging, wherever they're at. And it turns out he was a cannibal. So he's been butchering people and freezing them in like this weird like frozen freezer cellar or whatever that Joel stumbles upon. But Ellie does get captured. She does escape by tricking David that she's infected. Well, she is technically infected, but hasn't turned. And she bites him, and it gives her time to like wriggle out of the situation she's in, and she books it out the door, and he follows her. He does end up getting on top of her and tries to rape her, I believe. She ends up getting the best of him and stabs him to death. So she does kill David. She kills David. And she kills the other guy, actually, too, back there next to the cage where they tried to, like, chop off her hand or something. And then in the end, her and Joel end up meeting again, and he calls her sweetheart. So I think this bridge of this dynamic that I was hoping for of, like, the father-daughter relationship, which just seems to, like, make perfect sense for those two to end up becoming one of those. And yeah, it's just, it kind of sort of ended in a happy ending, but not really, because Ellie's probably traumatized from killing 2 people, but hey, they made it out of there and unscathed. Well, Joel still has his stab wound, but they seem to be doing pretty good right now. So I'm really excited to watch the season finale. But before we jump right into this video, make sure to give it a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on videos like this one. It would mean the absolute world to me if you can become part of making this channel grow. If you want to see the season finale full length, uncut, my Patreon link will be in the description below. All right, guys, well, without further ado, let's jump right into The Last of Us Season 1's finale, Look for the Light. Who is... Oh. Is that Ellie's mom? I feel like that's Ellie's mom. I would not want to get pregnant during this time. Well, we're just starting it right off super stressful. That is definitely Ellie's mom. Did I not call this in the first episode?
You fucking tell him, Ellie.
Yeah. Wow, they got an actress that looks just like her. Is that her older sister or something? They look like twins.
You're so tough.
Like older sister as in the actress, maybe playing her as their older sister or something, because they look so similar. Wow, it's good casting. But I was right. Guys, I literally called this in the first episode that maybe her mom was infected when she was pregnant, and that's why she's the miracle baby that has it in her bloodstream and is able to make a vaccine out of it. I literally popped that out of my head. I was about to say the other word. Popped that out of my head, and it ended up being the real thing. Like, that ended up actually... God. It's like the only way it does make sense though, right? Because that's the only way I feel like it would make sense for a vaccine to be even possible for this type of thing, is if it somehow got in the bloodstream as they were like, or as she was like a baby in the womb. Like that's the only way it could make sense to me. So I cannot believe I called that like first episode. And there's Marlene. It's weird that like Marlene, I don't know if she's part of the Fireflies here, would drop off a baby to a Fedra QZ as a Firefly. Wow.
She needs to be fed, and I didn't want to nurse her.
Wow. It actually happened. That's how it happened. I can't believe it.
Find someone to bring her up and make sure that she's safe. I can't do that. And I want you to...
Oh.
Her name is Ellie. I can't. How long have we known each other? Grow up right now. And then you kill me.
What a strong woman. Oh my God. In the middle of giving birth, killed an infected person.
No, please, please.
And then just hours after giving birth is doing all of this. I just can't, like, wow. Did he cover her ears or not? You didn't even cover the ears. Wow, she just walked right up and did that. No hesitation. I guess you kind of have to. If you, like, one split second of thinking of it, you would stop. The miracle baby was born. That actress looks just like her. I wonder if they are actually sisters. That would be crazy. In real life.
Beef Ferroni, Chef Boyardee.
Oh, cool.
Sometimes it kind of annoys me when, like, the casting for relatives or a mother, daughter, or whatever, like, they looked nothing alike. It just, for some reason, it just ticks me off in my head. So I'm pretty pleased with Ellie's mother's casting.
They had a
Oops.
guitar in that RV. I was thinking maybe I could teach you.
Oh.
You want to learn how to play guitar, Ellie?
Oh, yeah.
He's
That'd be
finally
great.
opening up to her. That's so cute.
Okay, so this is what I'm thinking.
Cut through that building to get around that stuff, find a skyscraper, go up and look around.
Tom, I was thinking we blast our way through that rubble. I found some dynamite in that RV back there.
Really?
No, so we're gonna cut through that building, find a skyscraper, go up and look around. I heard you going, didn't I? Look at this place. Talk about bad luck. Military drops bombs. Not one of them hits the building you're trying to demolish. I'll get you up there. You can drop that ladder down. Maybe we go through that way. Come on, I'll give you a boost.
What's up with Ellie right now? Is it from killing those two guys?
Okay?
Yeah, fine.
Just you kind of seem extra quiet today. So.
Is it her birthday?
1, 2, up! Damn it, Ellie! Shh. You stay there! Ellie!
Come on!
Ellie!
Come on!
Ellie, chill. Slow down. Slow down, my damn knees hurt. Ooh. Whoa, okay. A giraffe. What the hell? Okay.
Can you hurry up? Come on.
Oh my god. Wow, it looks so realistic. Ew. I remember I fed some giraffes not when I was a little girl. Not tongue. Ugh. So pretty though. Oh. Imagine like instead of a horse just riding on those ones. There's a family. Nature always prevails. Was it like a whole ecosystem down there?
Is it everything you hoped for?
Oh, the same lines.
You can't deny that view.
Look, I don't know exactly where this hospital is.
Yeah, we'll find it.
Maybe there's nothing bad out there, but so far there's always been something bad out there. We don't have to do this. I want you to know that.
What do you mean? What else are we supposed to do?
Nothing. We just go back to Tommy's. We forget about the whole damn thing.
After all we've been through. Everything I've done.
I mean, like, what if all the people that have made the vaccines are infected? You just gotta do that. You just gotta keep going,
I
living.
know you want to protect me. You have. And when we're done, we'll go wherever you want.
The moon. Yeah.
But there's no halfway with this. We finish what we started.
All right. She can be so mature sometimes. I don't know if it's the actress or if that's how Ellie is in the video game, but balancing like how a kid should be during their adolescence and being super mature about things, balancing it very well. It's nice to see.
Emergency medical camps. They had me in one just like this.
With Sarah?
No, she was gone already.
Wow, he's
What was wrong
letting her talk about
Just for this.
Sarah.
You should probably get going.
Yeah.
Both those people probably don't like talking about their feelings too much.
That's a 3 out of 10.
Oh,
Ellie!
Are these the fireflies? Oh, it is the fireflies.
We got hit pretty hard.
Marlene, why couldn't we just roll with you the whole time? How'd you get here safely?
You are the one person I never wanted to be in debt to. We all owe you.
Just take me to her.
I can't. She's being prepped for surgery.
For what?
Our doctor, he thinks that the cordyceps in Ellie has grown with her since birth.
Why is she in surgery?
It produces a kind of chemical messenger. It makes normal cordyceps think that she's cordyceps. It's why she's immune. He thinks it could be a cure, Joel.
But she'll be okay, right? She's not gonna die in the surgery, right?
Cordyceps grows inside the brain.
It does.
No.
Find someone else.
There is no one else. We didn't tell her. We didn't cause her any fear. There won't be any pain.
No, you take me to her. You take me to her right now!
They're gonna kill her? Marlene, that's your best friend's daughter.
Please, you don't understand.
She does.
I do. I'm the only one who understands.
Marlene, how could you? I trusted you.
Walk him out to the highway. Leave him there with his pack.
You gotta be kidding me. I can't believe you, Marlene. I mean, I can. I understand why she's doing it, but we just went through so much to get her here. And no one cared to mention that cordyceps grows in the brain. Actually, no. A lot of people said that, but I just did not put two and two together.
Which way?
He knows what floor now. Let's go, Joel. Come on. Knock him out. Take his gun, shoot the other guy, then shoot him and go.
Said keep walking.
Oh, right in the balls.
I don't have time for this.
You read it on the sign. Here we go. Next mission, baby. Let's save Ellie. Wow. This is actually, like, obviously I personally want to save Ellie because I'm not in this world. I don't have to experience the hope of having a vaccine for this. But it's just like a surreal moment that the people that are trying to save humanity are the antagonists in this show right now. What a turn of events. How did I not see this coming when obviously the cordyceps affects the brain? Obviously they have to do surgery on the brain, you know? Oh, they're operating on her right now. She's still alive.
Unhook her.
How did you get in here?
I said unhook her.
I won't let you take her.
Unhook her.
Damn. I love how he's just so nonchalant about it.
Turn her arm.
Unhook her.
Fast. Turn around.
I was not expecting the story to go like this. Is he gonna have to kill Marlene? So, if the cordyceps thinks that she's infected already, like how they're infected, why is she still perceived as human when the infected run out to bite her?
Keep her safe forever.
Ugh.
No matter how hard you try, how long till she's torn apart by infected or murdered by raiders? Because she lives in a broken world that you could have saved.
But it isn't for you to decide.
Or you. So what would she decide? Because I think she'd want to do what's right.
I don't know. She hasn't had much choice since she was born.
You know, even after what you've done, we can still find a way.
Kill her. You're gonna have to kill Marlene. You're just gonna have to do it. To save her. Why would he give her up? Like, Marlene, you should know how stubborn he is at this point. She's in the back.
What?
It's all right. You're with me. Take it slow. You were running some tests on you, and some others. The doctors, they couldn't make any of it work. They've actually... They've stopped looking for a cure.
He lied to her? Wow.
Raiders attacked the hospital. I barely got you out of there.
Are people hurt?
Yes.
Does she know that he's lying?
Marlene, okay?
I feel like a pit in my stomach for Marlene. I don't know why.
Oh, no, wait.
You've just come after her.
Joel is a problem, dude. Like, these people are just straight savage in this show. Oh my god. It's one thing to try to, like, make that a very powerful and emotional moment. Like, you just come after her and make it, like, hard to shoot her in the head, but he just went, no, you'd come after her. Wyoming, baby, we're back.
Probably about a 5-hour hike, but we can manage that. Remember?
Yeah.
It's crazy that this whole season has been led up to that moment, and just kidding. We're gonna end that arc in like 10 minutes.
She would have liked you. Not to say the two of you are the same. Definitely different kids.
So,
Well, she was a lot more, I want to say girly, and I'm not saying that you're not girly.
I'm not.
No, you're not. Anyway, I bet you would have liked her back.
Yeah, bet I would have. Back in Kansas City, you asked me about the first time I killed someone.
Mm.
When I got bit in the mall, I wasn't on my own. My best friend was there, and she got bit too. We didn't know what to do, and she says, "We can just wait it out, be all poetic, and just lose our minds together." And then she did, and I had to. Her name was Riley. And she was the first to die, and then it was Tess, and then Sam.
That's not on you.
I know it.
Look, sometimes things don't work out the way we hope, but if you just keep going,
Yeah.
you find something new to fight for. And maybe that's not what you want.
Swear to me that everything you said about the Fireflies is true.
Crap. Oh no.
I swear.
Oh, Joel.
Okay.
That's it. Wow, that went by so fast. All right, guys, so that was the season finale of The Last of Us, or season 1 finale of The Last of Us. Episode 9, Look for the Light. Wow. It's like, the finale definitely was not what I was expecting it, how I was expecting it to go. But I'm happy it did end the way that it did, in a weird way. I thought there was gonna be a lot more arriving at the camp, seeing Marlene there, and creating this vaccine and everything. But I guess I'm kind of mad at myself that I didn't put two together, that the cordyceps does infect the brain, so they would have to extract it from the brain, and which means they would kill her, or there's like a really high chance that she would die in the operation. I mean, I knew Joel was gonna choose her over humanity. By this point, they were like this. By the end of the season, so it didn't surprise me. But like I said in the show, it's definitely something to chew on who's right and who's wrong. Right and wrong probably doesn't even belong in this world at this point. Obviously, it's right to want to find a cure to save humanity, but because we were on this journey with Ellie and Joel the entire way, our emotions are attached to their journey. We want them to live. We don't know about anyone else, you know? So it's, as a viewer, as someone watching it, it's very, very easy to just say, yeah, no, of course we're gonna save Ellie. Of course Joel's gonna kill everyone to save her. Duh, that's the right thing to do. But it's also something to chew on the other end of things, and what Marlene was striving for. There's so many different point of views that you can go down on the right thing to do, but for this specific storyline, yeah, I'm all for Joel saving Ellie, but I mean, I'm not happy with Joel for lying to her about it, and I think Joel would assume Ellie would go through the operation even if she knew that she would die in the process to save humanity. And so he took that choice away from her by lying to her in the car, if that makes sense. Which I'm not happy at Joel for, but I wish he wouldn't lie about it. But it is what it is. Obviously, I love Joel and I love Ellie, and I can't wait for season 2, whenever that's going to come out. But yeah, overall, like, what a journey. What a journey this season. I've cried, I've laughed, I've almost pooped my pants because I've been so scared, and just almost puked. Like, it was definitely a roller coaster. It made me feel every emotion possible. But I'm glad I got to do this with you guys, and that you've been so supportive for this channel and these videos. And I love just hearing all your input on everything, teaching me about the world, teaching me about what's different in the show than what's in the video game, and telling me all these wonderful terms and certain things that's very specific to the show. And I just love how passionate and patient you guys are with me as I'm watching this completely blind for the first time. So it's been a journey. It's been a wonderful journey, and I'm really happy that I got to share it with a community who loves this show just as much as I fell in love with it. I don't know if I'll ever play the video game, to be honest. I'm not very good with like post-apocalyptic video games where there is zombies, or in this case the infected, the same kind of concept. Just the pop-up scares and the super tension and everything, it really freaks me out when I try to play a video game like that. So I'm not sure if maybe in the future if I have friends with me, but I don't know if I could dabble in the video game. But the world itself is really cool, and I know that the video game is so beloved by so many people that I knew I was gonna like the show. And plus you got Pedro Pascal in it. Like, come on, he's a wonderful actor, and I loved Tommy's actor too. Overall, just the characters, I fell in love with all the characters. They're all amazing and quirky and unique in their own way, except for the cannibalistic preacher. That guy was creepy. Did not like him. But yeah, all of them, like, it seems like this season had so many Easter eggs of what's to come in later seasons. We saw that, of course we got the clickers, but then we see like the evolved one level up type creature pop out from underground. And so I'm guessing in the next season we'll see more of that and then some. There was mention in like the first episode of slavers, so we might see slavers in the next one, and who knows what else, except for those who have played the video game. So I'm very glad that Ellie and Joel survived through the entire season. That I am so thankful for. And also, I'm gonna pat myself on the back. I did a pretty good job with the show and predicting a lot of things, picking up a lot of things. So I'm happy that I did, and that I was able to stay engaged and know what's going on the entire way through. There's definitely things that I miss, or things that I need correction on, or needed correction on, and I'm really glad you guys have done that in the comments. It really does help. I want to encourage discourse. I want to encourage that kind of stuff, and even things that aren't set in stone, up in the air of what is actually happening in the show. I love going back and forth about, I see this type of thing happening in this character. Well, no, actually it's this. Like, I love that kind of discourse like that. It's just really fun to become more passionate about something with other groups of people. Overall, if I'm gonna give this show a rating, I'll probably rate it. You know what? I'm not even gonna rate it. It's like it's a great show. I was captivated the entire way through. The music was great. The scenery was awesome. They definitely played into the video game style with their shots and everything. The characters were great. The acting was amazing. I mean, I would give it a 10 out of 10 if I was gonna give it a rating, but what am I gonna, like, what's the rating even gonna be? Like, the scenery, the characters, the acting, the plot, the story, like, I don't know. I already knew it was going to be a great story coming into this already because of how loved the game is. Like, we already have a beginning, middle, and end type of story formula happening, so that wasn't really much of a shock for me, but I think executing it well in live action would be the thing to rate it on. And so from that, I guess 10 out of 10. But those are my final thoughts of the entire show, of the finale. It was great, and I can't wait for season 2. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on videos like this one. If you want to watch the season 1 finale of The Last of Us, full length, unedited, check out my Patreon in the description below. Well, I would say I'll see you in the next one, but this is the season finale, so I'll leave it here. Bye.